sure to subscribe to The Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real relevant and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
Yes, everyone, it is the Kim Jacobs Show, and today we're doing something a little bit different, out of the box. We have our own At The Fresh expert, CORINNE Brown. Hello, CORINNE.
Hello there. Good morning.
I'm so glad to have you here in the studio audience with us today, in your kitchen and in mine. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I think I'm excited for my kids to finish school though, but I'm excited about the summer season and all the great things that are going on, and it's a pretty day,
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have nothing to complain about. Obviously, I celebrated my 51st birthday this week, and I'm super excited. I had the best time. I literally had the best time ever. My family just celebrated me and just really went over and beyond to make sure that I felt special. I feel special anyway because my children are a gift from God to me. And for them to just do some of the things that they did is just so mind-boggling. So I'm so grateful. And my mom, she went to every measure possible to make sure that I had a beautiful time too. Grilling out and you name it. All of the people that celebrated with every single person. If I don't say your name personally, just know that my heart is so grateful and so full for everything that every person did, no matter what walk of life I know you from. It's just been a blessing to my heart. So thank you all for celebrating me. 51 is a blessing and I'm honored. So yay, yay, yay.
I didn't realize it was your birthday. I wish I had known. And I'm just going to tell you, you don't look a day over 40. So I need some of that.
That's why I got to keep you close by. We build each other up because you are gorgeous. You're like super gorgeous.
Well, thank you. I know, I like it. They always say, what is it? You should surround yourself with people who have traits that you aspire to be like, because you become who you are closest to. So if you're unhappy with your life, I always say, take a look around who you're surrounding yourself with. Right. And maybe it might be time to shift. And I think that might be why, Kim, because you're amazing with surrounding yourself with amazing, aspiring, strong women and other people. And it's just, I think that's, you always have such gratitude because you have these like awesome gratitude-filled people around you.
Well, that's because I'm surrounded by you and many other lovely women that have just blessed my life. And I hope that I'm equally a blessing in each of your lives. But you know what, CORINNE, one thing I will say, and this is just a way side note, everybody, but one thing I'll say is that it's so important in where we put our joy and our excitement. My joy and my strength comes from the Lord. So it's literally the joy of the Lord is my strength. Not the joy of my children or the joy of my mom or the joy of a family member or a friend or anything. It's the joy of the Lord. It's no other human being that is my joy. The joy of the Lord is my strength. And that's what gives me the opportunity to have the joy that I have because it's inside of me. It's not anything that is something that I have to go and try to grasp hold of. It's a part of who I am. And I'm grateful for that,
I do. I love that. It makes my heart smile right now.
Well, we're going to do a lot more than smiling. We're going to be eating today, too, on today's episode. So everyone that's in your virtual seats, hopefully, if you're in your own individual kitchens, make sure you grab some fruit, some vegetables, some tortilla wraps, some peanut butter, some bananas. What else, CORINNE?
Grab anything, any meats and cheeses that you might have, any things that your kids like, or better yet, that you want your kids to eat. There actually studies have shown that if you offer your children healthy options, they will pick from them. And if you go for the things that are convenient, they come with a cost. Not only do they cost more in numerical with dollars, but also it costs more for your waistline because of the processed foods. And that's just a big thing. So we're going to talk about kind of just breaking outside of the box of the myths of quick snacks for your children And we're going to like jump in and attack the biggest fad on TikTok, the biggest fad on social media, charcuteries. Now, some people say charcuteries.
Okay,
but
so tell us the definition of charcuterie so everyone knows, and you know the regular.
I didn't get there fast enough for like the fancy word, but it's maybe we can get it and we'll post it in a little bit. But it's a meat and cheese board. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Okay. And it's snacks. Now people are doing spins on it though, where they will do a like a pancake charcuterie where you do it for your kids, you know, like for breakfast. They will do a cereal bar. Basically, it's like a sampling of things. So once we get the real definition, we'll share that with you. And
no, your definition is perfectly fine because it gives a good visual, which is literally just like some type of something rolled into something a little more like a delicatessen type of thing.
It's like a grazing board is pretty much what it is. It's like food, beautiful. And people get really artsy with it. There's some fancy ones. And the thing is, you end up spending a lot of money if you pay someone else to do it. But I'm going to show you a really quick way that's incredibly inexpensive that your kids will love. And I know because it's been kid tested because in Fort Mill here, we have a concert series at Ann Springs Greenway.
Okay.
And I'm taking the kids to this concert. And so the charcuterie pull out, do you know we save so much money by not getting from the food trucks?
Wow.
Don't
get us wrong. Now we support the food trucks and we love food trucks. But if you're looking to conserve some money, because I know I'm big on like this whole Black Truck Fruit Fridays that's with the BBOC. If you have not tried that with the Black Business Owners of Charlotte, with Cathay Dawkins, they go and they have these Black Truck Fridays. You definitely want one of those food truck experiences. But if you're somewhere and you don't want to be a part of having to pay on food trucks or something, this is what CORINNE is sharing today. Some great creative ways to conserve some money. Okay.
Well, and I think you know this too. Like when it's just me and the mister, like it's not the missus, it's the mister. Like we love doing food trucks, food truck Fridays. We love sampling everything. But when we have our 5 kids together with us, we try, I know, so you know, I mean, it's a Brady Bunch, you know, you have to like, how can we keep them entertained and not empty our wallet completely today?
Well, we're going to be doing a staycation soon, coming up soon. And so I'm sure we'll be doing a lot of, what is it? Say the word.
Charcuterie. That's how I say it.
Charcuterie. I'll say it with extra emphasis. So we'll be doing a lot of charcuteries whenever we're doing our staycation. I'll be like, did y'all pack that charcuterie? I don't think that's the way you're supposed to.
Snack one too in front of movies for the kids. We love game night. I mean, Sundays are techno free day. We either go outside and play or we do board games. I mean, it's a way to bring people together. Now, here's funny. So the actual definition, a French term of a branch of cooking devoted to prepared meats such as bacon, ham, sausage, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. So that's where it started. Here's where it's become. So you ready to jump in and we can kind of just see?
Yes. So everyone that's just tuning in, we're talking with CORINNE Brown. She's our fresh expert. At The Fresh Expert is how you can stay connected with her on all social media outlets at The Fresh Expert. And she's going to be doing a hands-on demonstration for us today. And so I'll move over to the kitchen area and kind of work alongside her. And so just chime in, ask your questions. I'll come back periodically and see your comments and I'll pop them on the screen. Okay. If I can get, I'm trying to maneuver a lot of things here to be creative today. So let's go, CORINNE. Let's go.
It's going to be great. And if you are just popping on, go ahead and comment. I'm going to do a fun little giveaway. I'll explain to you at the end, but be commenting throughout because we're talking about waste. We're talking about food and snacks for the kids. What do you think the average American family throws away in food waste every year? Like how many pounds of food do you guess that the average family throws away each year? So go ahead and comment that. We'll give you the answer by the end of the episode, but we'll get there with it. Okay, so first off.
Glad to have you write reasons, by the way, and go ahead and tag some friends too. Tag Yolanda, Jerry, and everybody you know. Okay, go ahead.
I love it. So I'm going to be using a 12x9 container. This is from Tupperware. It's one of my favorites because it has a flat seal so I can take it on the go. But if you're at home, you can just put it on a board or a platter or whatever you want to do. So let's start off doing our meats because meats are the main thing. Now you've got some meats and cheeses there, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I get my kids involved because I figure if your kids actually help you prepare stuff, they're more likely to eat it. So don't be afraid to get the kids in the kitchen with you. And I love this. This is the family stackable. I just open it up and it's got like meats and cheeses on each layer. So we're going to kind of pick. Do you like salami? Do you like ham? Do you like turkey? Whatever your kids eat. And if they're picky, just use what you think it is that they'll eat. And so we're just going to take something simple. Like I'm going to.
Jamila said 150 pounds. I don't know if that means she lost 150 pounds or something. I'm not sure.
The average waist. She's answering the question, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what? Okay.
Jumping on it. Yeah.
So, believe it or not, my son Ivan lost 95 pounds. So that is doable for people to lose that kind of weight. He lost 95 pounds. He's been just doing a lot of protein and meal planning, meal prepping. So he puts everything in these containers. It's really amazing. Okay, go ahead. So that's the answer that she gave, 150 pounds. Okay,
I love it. And that'll help you too. So here's what I've done. I just did a little spiral roll. So let me show you that again. So I took a piece of ham. And again, it can be turkey. It can be salami, whatever you like. I mean, it's really simple. Get it thick cut. Don't get the shaved ones, the thicker cut. And get them to naturally cut them for you. It is healthier that way if you want to be aware of what's in it. Then take a piece of cheese. I've got cheddar cheese.
Oh, so I did need to have cheese slices. Okay.
Well, if you've got the other cheese, what do you have? Do you have cheese sticks?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. So I have some cheese. I have some actual cheese, string cheese.
That's absolutely fine. So what you're going to do, Kim, is take your cheese stick out and unwrap it.
No, I'm going to get some sliced cheese. I'm going to get some sliced cheese, but this is the other thing I also have is some veggie based cheese because my daughter, anything that I prepare, I have to prepare for her too, so that it's also considering the fact that she can't have dairy. So this is it's like vegan. So she's lactose.
The
hand just came in on my side and threw some cheese slices.
Well,
one of my children just said, "Here."
I love it, and I love that you brought up the plant-based cheeses. Please, don't knock them. There's some really good ones. I've been living more of a plant-based diet myself. In fact, all these meats I'm making here are going to be going to my church life group tonight, and I'm going to let them eat them because I won't. Chao, CHAO, I think it is in the vegan section. They have some amazing plant-based cheeses. In fact, their smoked Gouda one is fantastic, and it's my personal favorite. So if you are lactose intolerant or if you want to go with the plant-based cheeses, try them. They've been improved a lot over the last 10 years for sure. Okay,
great advice.
Take your two little things, and then we're just going to roll it like you're doing a little burrito, kind of showing. You might want to lay it on the counter. It might be easier, but you get the idea. Just tightly roll. It's kind of like a little flower. Isn't it pretty?
That's very cute.
Make sound effects. Everything is better with sound effects. Okay. So we're going to roll a bunch of these up, and then we're going to take them and we're going to cut them in half. But I would say go ahead and roll them all up first.
And you can do this at home. For those of you that are just tuning in, go grab your cheese, go grab your meats, and let's get ready to roll and have some fun with our fresh expert at the Fresh Expert, Corinne Brown. Right now, I'm rolling some turkey deli meat. And of course, Jeremiah gave me the cheese he likes, which is American cheese. All of my children, they like so many different things. So I like Havarti or cheddar cheese. Jeremiah, I like Havarti or cheddar cheese. Can I get the hand to throw me some of that so I can have some?
I got some Havarti right here, actually. See, look at that. And here's my smoked Gouda. I love smoked Gouda. Smoked Gouda is my favorite.
Smoked Gouda. I have some Havarti here.
I think I have the same one. Is that one Aldi brand?
Aldi, yeah.
Yeah, but I keep my
Aldi to sponsor the Kim Jacobs show because I use a lot of your stuff here.
I know, that would be awesome. But I mean, think about it too. Once you take them and roll them up, just keep rolling. You cut them in half. But how pretty is that too? And once you see how we lay it on the board, I mean, it's really just assembling. And so that's why I said it's like what other stuff you have on hand is what you're going to use. Even if you want to throw in some granola bars. I love raw nuts, but if you like honey roasted peanuts and stuff like that too, you can put nuts on your charcuterie. It can be meats, cheeses, nuts. Basically, it's the things that you like, you arrange on a platter. That's my Fresh Expert definition. The things
that you like, you arrange it on a platter. Why is mine breaking up?
It can be sometimes just you got to hold it together, and then I lay it on the end where the seam is. I lay it down on the counter that way and just push it. Sometimes you could put a paper or toothpick in it if you want it to hold, but you just kind of have to squeeze it together a little bit. And then it'll end up setting.
I totally sidetracked. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Mine are unwrapped too. No, eat them. I'm telling you, eat your Havarti. That's all right. We eat on the show. If I ate this stuff, I did it too. But I was raised a vegetarian. Now, I'm not knocking meat. If you are a carnivore, my boyfriend is a hunter. Okay. He is my extreme opposite in those regards, but it's okay. Opposites attract in some ways. Not always, though. Not always. Some ways. So we can see them. All right. So then here's what we're going to do. I'm going to keep rolling. You can do more. I'm going to take my 9x12 container here, and I'm just going to start laying my cheeses down on the side. So you guys can kind of see. I'm just going to start laying them on there. You can alternate the colors if you got all fancy. Really and truly, it doesn't matter. Because this is the thing you got to remember is we eat with our eyes,
right,
with our stomach. And if it's pleasing to you, that's all that matters. Okay.
I'm gonna get some toothpicks because I think that'll work better for me.
And that's okay. So toothpicks are good too. And it's, everything goes. So I've got one side here that just has the rolls.
Oh, those look so pretty. Did you cut those already?
Yep. So I went ahead and cut them in half too.
Wait, Corinne, do not be skipping a step. I'm over here trying this in my kitchen too.
We'll keep talking about different cheeses. In fact, if any of you guys are plant-based, I'm going to grab you the cheese that I love because I want to show you.
Oh, that does make a difference too, Corinne. If you cut it, definitely it makes a difference. So if anybody else is trying any of this, type your comment. Let us know that you're participating at home. Oh, I should tag Courtney. Wait a minute.
I love it. And here's this is the Chow brand. Just so you guys, we met as Taco Tuesday last night, and this melts amazing. And it's a plant-based Mexican style blend. So you can get this at Food Lion. You can get it at Walmart. I think actually Food Lion is the one that had this one. I mean, I'll be amazed. Some places that I don't think are going to have the innovative plant-based stuff do. But this is my favorite smoked Gouda, this plant-based. It's by Follow Your Heart.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I've had that. That's really good.
This one's super yummy. Like I will just eat it by itself, or I'll wrap it around a pretzel. And now you can do that with this too. Like take pretzels and wrap cheese around pretzels. I mean, really and truly, just have fun with it. Again, it's food that you like arranged on a board.
Okay.
Pretty simple. All right. Now while she's finishing rolling, I'm going to share a tip when it comes to dips. I'm also going to put some veggies and hummus on my board. My kids love hummus.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys don't know, hummus is basically like a chickpea dip. It's made with tahini, which is sesame seeds that have been processed, kind of like how peanut butter is. But it's sesame seed butter. That's what tahini is. It is sesame seeds that are made into butter, but it's all sesame seeds.
Wait, what is it called? Tahini?
Tahini is what you use inside of hummus.
Okay.
I have some over there. I'll show you next time. But you actually, because of the whole thing with nut allergies, if you've looked at the grocery store lately, the peanut butter game or nut game has been stepped up. You have almond butters, you have cashew butters, you have protein peanut butter that has extra protein added into it.
Okay.
The big thing is just read the label, because when you read the label, this is one of my favorite brands is Crazy Richard's, because it is 100%. Okay. It's all peanuts. There's no palm oil.
People are asking questions right quick. Let's get the answer. Andrea Bell, answer her question for me.
I would be happy to. So we are doing a kids charcuterie right now. We're also going to be sharing some great kids snacks for summer when you're on the go. And I'm even going to show you how to save a ton of money so you have more green in your fridge as well as in your pocket. How many of you guys like the idea of not throwing your produce away anymore? Okay. Like we're going to save you so much money, because if you take your trash can, you pull it up to your fridge, and once a week you empty the contents of that musher drawer,
right,
it's supposed to be the crisper, then you need to stay on, keep hanging out with us. I'm going to show you how to save $60 a month easily just on your produce.
Wow. Answer the next question for me.
Jamila says, Follow Your Heart smoked Gouda is my favorite. Oh my gosh, I love it. See, it's not just me. See, I know I love things, but sometimes I forget that other people do too. So you just validated me a little bit, Jamila. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, somebody asked another question. Ian asked the question, I can't see the question. Tell
Do
me.
they roast the sesame seeds to make that dip? Ian, I'm not exactly sure. I just know tahini is processed much like with the peanut butter. So like this one here, the Crazy Richards, it's 100% peanuts. It's made of all peanuts, no oils, no sugar, no additives. So you're not getting that extra processed stuff in it. You're getting 100% peanuts, hence the name. But most tahinis are the same thing where it's just ground up. I'd have to do more research, but I'm pretty sure it's just ground up. It's not roasted. But it's just a paste. And tahini I love. I actually make a tahini dressing. When I do like a nice fresh salad, it gives it a creaminess that's also nut free. But that's pretty much what hummus is. Okay. So maybe on one of the next episodes, I can show you how to make a couple varieties of hummus. There's a black bean hummus I love. I'll make
Good. Okay. And listen, and also if there's a specific thing that you want Corinne Brown, our @TheFreshExpert, to do on one of our upcoming episodes, just let us know in the comments section. She goes back and she checks all of the comments. And if you say, I want to learn more about this specific thing, then she'll do an episode or a portion of an episode about that specifically. So make sure you express what you'd like to see happen here on the Kim Jacobs Show with our @TheFreshExpert, Corinne Brown. Somebody said also they love saving money.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. I mean, that's the thing is I love sharing with you guys fresh tips. I want to save you time. I want to help you save waste. And of course, I want to help you save money. And that's why the products that I use are Tupperware, because they have a lifetime warranty. And I truly believe you get what you pay for. You can buy the same cheap container from the dollar store over and over, but it'll leak. It has carcinogens. It's got BPA. I mean, it's not always healthy for you. In fact, I know a lot of people, you'll get the Chinese takeout home and you can reheat it, but you only are supposed to reheat it once. Once you start reheating it more than once, it chemically breaks down. And it gets a bad rap for some plastics that are out there because most plastics you shouldn't put in the microwave because of the grade that it is. But when you use Tupperware brand products, why it's not sold in real stores, like real Tupperware. It's like Coca-Cola, right? Not all soft drinks are the same. It might all be brown, but they aren't the same. Same thing with Tupperware. Band-Aid and Kleenex, right? Tupperware brand products you can only get through me or a certified Tupperware rep. And we do have a way for you to get it. If we can, or go to the Fresh Expert on there. My link tree is in my bio. And when you click on that, we actually have an exclusive link just for Gabe's Heart Foundation, where if any of these products that you're seeing today, you can go purchase. And a percentage of that will go back to the Gabe's Heart Foundation, where we're doing it Gabe's way. And she truly is giving back to the community. So it's kind of a win-win. Like you're helping your family by saving money, by having a quality product that has a lifetime warranty. But you also can just go straight to the website. Again, this one's twcorinne.com. If you want to make it easy, just twcorinne.com. And when you're on my website, you'll see a picture of me up in the corner and you're like, okay, that's that crazy lady I saw on Kim's show. And you scroll up, click on upcoming parties, and there's a link there for Gabe's Heart fundraiser. So take advantage of that. I'll share with you some more stuff and we'll circle back to that too. But thank you guys for loving to save money.
All right. Okay. So this is, you tell people twcorinne.com.
Correct. twcorinne.com. We also have an exclusive link we'll share with you too that takes you straight to Gabe's. Now, while she's pulling that up for you guys, let me just talk about this hummus. So I mentioned before how much I love hummus, and I'm going to put hummus on my kids' tray. Our kids love them. They love it with vegetables. They love it with pretzels. They love it with crackers. Now, I like to buy the larger container because for less than $2, you can get a larger container. And we're going to divvy it up. Oh, here we go. So on here, just scroll up. You'll see upcoming parties. And then when you click right there, it's so simple. You'll see the other parties so you can support hostesses. But you want to go to the one that right there that says Gabe's Heart Foundation and shop now. And when you click on that link, anything you purchase, a portion will go back to Gabe's Heart. And it also, I'm going to pick an exclusive winner. We'll share this more throughout, but anyone that places an order by Friday, I'm going to pick an exclusive winner where I will refund your shipping on me. Like,
wow.
How
Very
awesome.
nice, Corinne. Thank you. Thank you so much for always supporting Gabe's Heart Foundation. Make sure you guys go to twcorinne.com, right?
Yep.
twcorinne.com. And then right here on her homepage, you'll be able to go down to where it says parties, upcoming party. And at the bottom, you'll see Gabe's Heart Foundation. Select that and do your shopping, and Gabe's Heart Foundation gets a certain percentage as well. So thank you so much, Corinne. All right.
All right, cool. So let me show you my little trick with hummus. So I love, you can buy the large container about $2. Now they do sell these little individual ones, which I love when you're on the road. But what I find with my kids is this: they love the individual cups because they fight. Kids do that, right? They all want their own cup. But what happens is I'm typically throwing away half of a cup because I can't really save it because kids don't know how to eat from one side to the other, right? It goes everywhere. So this is great for convenience. I'm not going to knock you. If you're in a rush, I've used them too, even for peanut butters. But if you can, I love the snack cups that Tupperware has. This holds 4 ounces. And then I can control how much goes in here. So if I know that they're only going to do a little bit, and grab my big old fork here, but you see, I can just stick it right in there. And because Tupperware seals are liquid and airtight, I can seal it up. So any type of dip you want to put on your kid's board, you could put your hummus in here. You could put ranch dressing in here, guys. Like, get the big bottle if you shop at Costco, right? And just put enough in there so they eat their veggies. And that way you've got them on your board.
I love it, Corinne. You're giving some great advice here today. And again, Corinne Brown is our @The Fresh Expert, and she's sharing with us some nice things that we can take if you're going tailgating, or if you're going to a picnic with your children, or if you're just going out for an outing for the day and you're trying to figure out what can you take that would save you some money. These are some great things that you can make right at home. So make sure you tag your friends and invite them to be a part of today's discussion. And Corinne, people can follow you where?
Everywhere on social media @The Fresh Expert. It's pretty simple. It's pretty much The Fresh Expert. That's all you got to remember. On Facebook, on Instagram, I'm even on TikTok now. Like, oh my goodness, I've been working on some fun videos. I even made my grandma's chocolate chess pie and I did a TikTok about it. So I'm learning, you know.
Excellent. Excellent. Listen, before we keep going, let's make sure we take a commercial break and introduce our sponsor for today, which is SnowLegal.com. That's the Snow Legal Group, and it's attorney Kenneth D. Snow. If you have not talked with him or his practice, and that's in the Charlotte or in the South Carolina area, make sure you know that he's willing to help you and give you a free consultation regarding an upcoming case that you may be dealing with. It may be something that's dealing with workers' compensation, or maybe some type of accident that's happened that's beyond your control, that's of no fault of your own. Make sure you know that you can reach out to attorney Kenneth D. Snow for a free consultation. Let him know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you his way, and we appreciate them being sponsors here for today's episode. The phone number is 704-358-0026. And what we're going to do is learn more about the Snow Legal Group right now.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right, everyone, we're back with Corinne Brown, our @The Fresh Expert. You can follow her @The Fresh Expert across all social media outlets. Listen, many times people ask, how can you support the Kim Jacobs Show? Through your online financial contributions. You can do that. It's constantly scrolling at the bottom of the screen throughout the entire broadcast. So be sure to support in some regard. This is a way for us to partner together to bring balance to the world, one household at a time. Don't you want to be a part of that? Knowing that you are bringing and allowing great content like the Kim Jacobs Show and Corinne Brown, the Fresh Expert, to come on and to be able to impact communities and family members all around the world. So thank you all so much for any support that you give the Kim Jacobs Show. All right, Corinne, some more questions came in. One came from Ian, and he said, what is your take on the keto diet? My wife and I are keto fanatics. Like to hear the answer.
Okay, well, the keto diet's harder for me because I am a vegetarian. So that's a hard thing, but I know there's a lot of great things about ketosis with the way it helps burn your natural fat cells on your body. Now, I'm not a nutritionist, just so you know, but I've seen a lot of good things, and I've seen a lot of people have done well on it. Personally, if you want my personal thing, I do recommend more of carb cycling, which is where you have high carb days and then your keto low carb days.
Okay.
Because it does metabolic confusion, and that's the way to really drop weight. So if you find yourself in a plateau, and this is just the research that I've done, like on your keto diet, if you guys are loving it, you're loving the foods, you're doing well with it. But if you're on a plateau, metabolic confusion, where some days you do high carb on purpose, and there are healthy carbs, okay? Just you got to check the macros. Then do low on others, you will find that your body gets shifted up, and it'll help get you back on track, back into that weight loss mode if you've experienced that. Now, there are lots of vegetarians and vegans who have been successful with it. You just have to be more mindful of the foods that you're eating, simply because plant-based foods, like there's a new fad right now where you can get like the Beyond burgers and the Beyond sausage that's supposed to replicate. And if you enjoy them, then eat them. Personally, I find there's so many processed things in them to make them seem like meat that, in my opinion, it takes away from eating veggies in the first place.
Good point. I wasn't sure. I said, I wasn't sure how that worked. By the time everything gets so inundated and injected, I think somebody's like cutting the grass right by. I'm like, what is that? It's like right here. But can you hear it?
Like they add extra oils and stuff into the burgers to give the juiciness coming off of it. And it's just, you don't need that. I mean, that just adds extra cholesterol and stuff to it. So just the big thing is, I always say, is eat clean, eat real food. And if you eat real food and eat when you're hungry, you're going to be fine no matter what. And that's just a big thing that I have learned throughout my life, is if you don't overeat, don't eat fast food, don't eat processed foods, then your diet's going to stay in check for you.
I love that. I love that advice. And then also, Ian said that Trader Joe's has a great tahini sauce.
Oh,
no, Jamila said that. Jamila says that Trader Joe's has a great tahini sauce.
Yeah, and Jamila, you're right. Actually, Trader Joe's has a dressing that's called the Goddess dressing, and it has tahini in the dressing. That's one of my favorites. I'll get falafel, and falafel is a Mediterranean fried chickpea fritter, pretty much, but they're super yummy. And they actually have them pre-made in the freezer section of Trader Joe's if you know you love it. And if you haven't tried them, make a salad, make it nice and fresh, get the balls, you fry them. That's your fried food, but just fry them in a good oil, like safflower oil, or I like to do olive oil, just not the extra virgin. Do light olive oil is what I fry my stuff in. This is more of a natural oil. And then put that Goddess dressing on top. I'm telling you, your mouth is going to be happy. It's just good.
It sounds good. I'm going to try that. Okay. And Jamila also said that she cut back on Beyond sausage just for that reason that was being shared. So,
well, and I love that, because, and a lot of times we don't know. I mean, the media says, "Oh, this is great, do it," and we jump on this fad. Right. But the reality is, it's not. Just eat clean, eat natural, and eat when you're hungry. And you will find, you can even have dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's good for you. It's when you add all the sugar into it. So moderation.
All right. Well, keep it moving. Tell us what is next, Corinne.
Okay. We need to get food to be done. Now, everything we're doing here is also going to be good on the road or for snacks for your kids, so they can have healthy snacks. But we're going to got our hummus here. So I've got my hummus on my tray. Now I've gone ahead just for the tray to show you. We're going to do some banana sushi in a second. But I've grabbed some cucumbers. So like if you love veggies, have your veggies by your hummus or your ranch. If you like broccoli, put some broccoli on there. Like just put a nice little pile of whatever veggies you feel like chopping up. I love carrots. My kids love carrots. So we've got our Fridge Smart here with our baby carrots. These have actually been in my fridge for 3 weeks.
Wow, and they look so fresh.
I know, right?
Amazing.
We'll talk about that in a second. So I'm going to grab my carrots and stick it on there. Now, we also love, you got to have some crackers, right? Because I do love carbs. Like I can't cut them out completely. As I mentioned before, I try to do like carb cycling just to help with my crazy metabolism. But there are some great things if you're gluten-free. Like I love these little almond nut thins. Like they're super yummy and they're just yummy. So, I mean, you find what crackers you like, and then just take them and put them on a nice little like curvature. So I'm kind of like curving my crackers. Do y'all see my little crackers? They're curving. I'm trying to do it without it falling. But I just
crackers, but I do see some chicken and biscuit. So I'm gonna put some.
What's funny? I actually saw this at the grocery store and I thought of you. I was like, I think Kim's kids like chicken and biscuit.
You know what? My kids, I don't even know that they eat all of this stuff, but sometimes we'll just pick up random things. So I'll try that. Put it on the tray.
Now, my dad it's saltines. Like, you have certain things, people love. And that's there's no reason not to have them in moderation. Saltines are just a normal cracker. They're the ones you eat when you're sick, right? However, in my household growing up, it is saltines with cheddar cheese. It has to be cheddar cheese or saltines and peanut butter. That's the snack my dad always eats. So we have saltines and it has to be premium brand, no off brand.
Wow. Do you just put some of them on the tray?
Yeah, so I'm just laying them up. And if you can kind of see, I know you were grabbing them. Can you see from here? I kind of did like a fun little line.
Oh, okay. Very good.
So it's just making them look a little bit pretty. And then we're going to fill in the gap. So if you want to do it on an opposite side, you can, or do it right where your looks good. I like it. It's basically is what makes you happy. Again, you're putting on the board what you like because you have to eat it. Okay? End of the day.
Sure, you guys, if you have questions, ask Corinne. We'll see the questions and we'll pop them up and get them answered, okay?
Yeah, I can do that like that. So I've got my crackers on there. I've got some chips on there. I've got some cucumbers. I've got some celery. I added some hummus. Let's see what else. Oh, tomatoes. Guys, I love baby tomatoes. My kids love them too. And typically I'll buy heirloom baby tomatoes. Because I like the color and my kids like the color. Like it's fun. You want them to eat a rainbow so they're healthy. Now I know Jayla has some homegrown tomatoes over there.
Yes, Jayla grew some tomatoes and I want to show them to you. Look, they are beautiful. Look at these. Look at these tomatoes.
Oh my gosh, those are adorable.
Isn't that amazing? Can you see them good?
I do. They're bright. That's a gorgeous red.
And then this one was trying to grow almost like another little tomato off of it. But this is amazing. And these came right out of her garden. And they are nice and red and plump. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So do you just dice them up, Corinne? Or what do you do?
Put those on the charcuterie board, the ones that she has. That's why the cherry tomatoes you can put on there because you don't want that extra liquid getting on the crackers.
Oh, okay.
But for hers are good to have sliced in a divided container that she takes as her own lunchbox or her own snack box.
Okay, I love it.
We can plan that one for the future for her. But I'm gonna tell you, get the kids in the garden. I love Jayla's videos. If you haven't been watching them, I think Kim has some TikToks for Jayla too and some other ones.
Yes.
Get the kids busy. That's why we love the cherry tomatoes. My kids have grown up going and picking the cherry tomatoes off the vine and eating them, or picking the sugar snap peas. Like they love sugar snaps. And that's just the thing is if you give your kids healthy options, they will eat them. It's just put in front of them things that are healthy, not necessarily convenient and quick in prepackaged containers.
I love it.
You can have. Now, one thing we keep on hand a lot of times, we have our strawberries here. Of course, we always have everything ready in our fridge smart. And then I've gone and gotten grapes. Now, grapes are great. You want to make sure that you do wash them first and dry them. Typically, when you're washing your produce, you want to get all the extra preservatives off of them before you eat them. And I like to do a little bath of water where I'll put a tablespoon of white vinegar. So you don't have to buy anything fancy. Just do a tablespoon of white vinegar in a bowl and soak your strawberries.
Oh, good. Okay.
And it's simple. And, if you don't do them right now, do them later before you eat them because you never know. Like people say it's been washed, but come on now. We should have learned.
Corinne, do you leave the green on the cucumber when you're doing cucumbers?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
The skin on most all produce have a lot of nutrients. Don't throw those nutrients away. Okay.
Do you season your cucumbers?
I do not, but if you want to take something to season them before they eat them, absolutely. Now, I loved a good pickled cucumber, but in the charcuterie, unless you're going to put it in a container, you don't want to season it yet. Now, if you have a snack cup and you want to go ahead and make pickles, put your pickles on there, absolutely. But have them in a container that seals up that way, or a container that's separate. Because if I'm traveling, I want this sealed up. I don't want it spilling out, right?
Right.
Go ahead and like your platter, you're going to go serve this to your family to eat for lunch. Then you just need to have a little bowl and get a cute little bowl, like the little like pinch bowls. I love little pinch bowls.
I love it.
Little bowls too. Like I'll have a little bowl of blueberry. Like if I was going to eat right now, I'd put this little bowl right here, right, with my blueberries.
I love it, Corinne. This is great what you're doing.
I love blueberries. Blueberries are good for your skin. They're full of antioxidants. Like they're just.
Where did you put the blueberries? Let me see how you arrange them. Beautiful, beautiful.
Simple, right? Put them in a bowl. Put the other stuff right there. So that's where you
for those that are just tuning in, we're talking with Corinne Brown, our fresh expert. You can follow her on all social media outlets at The Fresh Expert. Today, we're just learning some tips on if you're doing tailgating, you're doing some traveling with your family, and you just want to take some nice, healthy snacks for your children, or if they're out playing or whatever the case may be. What Corinne is sharing with us today, we can implement this in an easy, low-cost fashion, and it's something that you can do immediately, like starting today. Actually, what I'm preparing now, I'm going to be putting it on the table, and lunch will be served. Thank you, Corinne.
No, it's so great. I mean, that's the good thing too, is it can be an easy lunch. I know a quick dinner. One of my favorite things, my boyfriend and I, when it's just us and we're like, it's movie night, we enjoy going and picking up a couple different varieties of cheeses and meats. And we just lay it out on a board and we sit, and that's our dinner, is just cheese. And for him, meats. For me, I like raw almonds. I love local honey and the little honeycomb. And so just have fun with the little different things. So it's like, start somewhere and just start adding. And if you're like, I don't know what honeycomb is, what is, like, I love dried figs. If you're like, what's a fig? Well, they're really good. Go Google them. But, you know, you just start somewhere. Take foods that you like, arrange them on a platter, and just enjoy them. And then feel like you're fancy with that French charcuterie.
I feel like I'm doing something special over here. Seriously.
I mean, it's so simple. So the next thing I did, I've got some crackers over here. I've got my other little nut-free crackers there. I've washed my grapes, if you can see them, and I just put them in. Just doing it simple. Then I'm going to take some strawberries, and I'm going to put some strawberries on here too. Trying to push my little tomatoes back over there so that strawberries are there. There's some big strawberries. I like to leave the green part on the strawberries just because it's easy. But if you have children that don't know how to eat close to the end, and I have some of those too. I know what you mean. Cut the green part off, like just cut the hole out the top. You can take a citrus peeler, easily do that. I just think, I mean, it's simple, right? Look how simple.
That is so nice. So
and it
nice.
looks pretty. Now, my kids also love the mini peppers. So let's say we take some little mini peppers here. Okay, and we're going to take those mini peppers, and I'm going to stick those little mini peppers just right here. And that way they can dip the peppers in the hummus, or you can dip the peppers in your ranch dressing. If your kids like ranch dressing, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you don't want to put things on a board they're not going to eat, okay? So do things that they'll eat. Have them help you prepare it, because if they help you prepare it, they'll definitely eat it. I'm going to add that right in there. That looks good. And
do you recommend leaving these little string cheese things in their actual original packaging, or taking it out and laying it on the charcuterie?
For you, because you're getting ready to just serve it, I didn't wrap them. But what I would do actually is take those that you have and take another piece of meat and just roll the meat around it. In fact, you can buy those in the store for like, what is it, $10 each? Like take a piece of salami or something and just wrap it like a burrito. Not a burrito. Burritos you fall on the side. Okay.
Here, some people still have questions. Let me go to a question. Can I see that box again, Kim Jacobs? Did you say chicken biscuits? Let's see. Let me grab the box. This is the box. Andrea is called Chicken in a Biscuit. So my children haven't had this, but I think I like the flavor of it, so I think they will enjoy it, you know. But that's the question that Andrea asked. This is so pretty, and that I'm sure you're talking about the tomatoes, if I'm not mistaken, Andrea, when you said it looked so fresh.
And I mean, Kim's looked amazing.
Look at that. That's beautiful, Corinne. Oh, goodness, that's beautiful. Listen, everybody, make sure you start watch parties this evening with your friends, your family, your coworkers. Let them not miss this opportunity to have just some way to save their money and to be able to have a nice, fresh, colorful arrangement, as you can see. that Corinne is putting together for us. And you can be as creative as you want in your own family with the different things that you have available to you. Okay, Corinne, keep it going.
All right, cool. So we're going to show banana sushi, but before we get to the banana sushi, I'll let you finish your board right there. I'm going to share with you guys how you can get these amazing containers. Now, we asked the question in the beginning, how many pounds of food does the average family throw away? I saw a guess for 150. I'm going to give you guys a chance to give some more guesses in before I give you the answer. But what do you think the average American family throws away in food? Okay. And while you're thinking of that and putting your answers in, let's talk. Because how many of you take your trash can, you pull it all the way up to your fridge, and you empty out the whole contents of that musher drawer? I think I mentioned that before. It's supposed to be a crisper, but instead of being fruits and vegetables, it's turned into UFOs, unidentified fridge objects. It's like our fridge has a black hole, right? Everything gets sucked out, and then it comes back as UFOs, right?
That's why I don't have hard salami right now, because literally my children, they were cleaning out the refrigerator, and it was a brand new pack of hard salami. Why would you throw that away? That's because when you're dealing with cleaning out a fridge, if you just feel like, oh, well, nobody had this, we'll just get rid of it. Not even looking at the dates or anything. So you have to be mindful of what's going on in your fridge. That's why I like to see everything.
And especially your produce. I mean, here's the thing. I'm really big about facts. Okay, the average family of four, I'm not going to tell you the amount the pounds yet that we've thrown away. But in 2020, research shows the average family of four, the average American family, purchases $946 at the grocery store each month. Okay. Wow. So think about how much you spend at the grocery store. The average American family spends $146 at the grocery store.
Wow.
And research shows Americans waste 40% of that food. 40%.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Corinne.
I know, that is over $450 you throw away every month. Okay. Now, 40% of it is wasted. Roughly 50% of all the produce you buy, you throw away.
Wow.
50%. That's on average about $60 a month. Okay.
That's crazy.
So you remember me showing you these carrots, right? And these strawberries, right? These are Tupperware's Fridge Smart containers. Okay. These prolong the life of your produce 3 to 4 times longer. So your celery will last a month. Romaine lettuce will last a month. Grapes will last a month. You will find that instead of throwing away $60 a month, you are saving $60 a month. These containers will make you money and put more green in your pocket as well as in your fridge. Now, here's how they work. You see on the front, there's a little picture guide, right? And you can see the different categories. Well, the University of Florida and Tupperware did research. All fruits and vegetables have a different breathing capacity. Heavy breathers, medium breathers, and light breathers.
Right.
You have to put them in their right environment for them to thrive. Really important to know. So there's a little slider on the top of these that regulates the airflow that is based on the images.
That's beautiful.
Front. So great. The grooves on the bottom lift the produce up out of its own moisture, because when it sits in its own juices, it spoils. When you leave it in those plastic bags, it bruises. Think of your lettuce. How often does your lettuce get smashed, browned, and then the whole thing goes bad within a matter of days?
Wow.
A container that has integrity, and it will prolong the life of it. Plus, there's a lifetime warranty on these. They're dishwasher safe. And if it crack, breaks, splits, or peels, you call me. I take care of you. We'll get you a new set.
The way you say I'll take care of you, he's like, look, I take care of you. I take care of you. Why you say it like that, Corinne?
I don't know. It just came out of my mouth.
But I mean, it's like it's real serious. It's like, look, I said, I got you. I got you.
Well,
that's what I would say from 757.
I take my job seriously. Like this summer is 20 years that I have been selling Tupperware. This is my 20th anniversary with Tupperware being my main gig, my income. Tupperware bought the house that I live in. It's given me 13 free cars. Okay. I love what I do. And part of what I do is helping you save time, space, and waste.
That's interesting. That's interesting, Corinne, because people, usually say, oh, well, Kim must be in Tupperware. And so that's why she has Corinne coming on. I'm not in Tupperware, actually. I just think that the products that Corinne shares they really do work. And everything that I've ever purchased, I absolutely love it. When she talks about the silicone, what is it? The silicone.
Oh, the baking thing.
This thing here. Okay, guess what? Y'all know how I love a good chocolate chip cookie, fresh baked. Guess what? I bake it on the silicone mat, and that cookie just slide right off. Girl, bye. I don't have to be in Tupperware, but I'm going to definitely buy this silicone mat from Corinne Brown And then on top of that, Gabe's Heart Foundation gets a percentage. I'm shopping with you all the time, Corinne.
Well, I like to say you deserve the best. Okay. There are many imitations, but there are no duplications. So,
Way to go.
what do you go there? But anyways, the reason I mention these two is I love these produce or the Fridge Smart. There's different shapes and sizes. There's a medium, deep, a medium, and 2 small deeps. You can buy them individually, but right now there's a killer special. So if I've loved some of these things, I want to grab them. This is a deal for you right now. Okay. $60 a month you throw away, right? Well, right now we have a BOGO special. Who loves a BOGO, right? Good BOGO. You can get 2 of the small deeps. These retail for $20 a piece.
Wow.
You get one of the medium containers. This is great for your asparagus, for your celery, your bag of salad. You get a medium deep. This fits 3 hearts of romaine, a bushel of apples. I have some that have in my fridge that have been in there for 2 months. They're still fresh. Okay. So all of this here, this is a $94 value. But right now you can get 2 sets. Buy one, get one for only $99. That is over $180 value. I think that's $188 value that you're getting in your fridge for BOGO. Such a great value. Yeah.
And then also, Corinne, I'll tell people about these. These containers are vacuum sealed, and I have a lot of them as well. But you can keep your cereal. My children have to know by scanning. They have to scan the QR code thing so they can get the nutritional things from it. So we just cut it off of the box. So we just cut it off of the box and then put the actual scanner code there so they can scan it.
Kim, that's a great idea. See, normally I think actually when I helped Kim do her pantry like 10 years ago. And that just goes to show these last, it's quality, right? But that's a great point. I need to start sharing that with my people.
And then these containers, we put chips, like when we get the bags or whatever, you can put fruit, whatever you want, but it keeps it vacuum sealed and then it lasts much longer. And then like in this one, Jayla and I were trying to trick Frankie one time, and he was looking for the Oreo Thins that we had purchased. And we were like, wow, we don't know how in the world could they be gone that quick. We had actually emptied the packet and put it inside. He couldn't find it for like a whole day.
Okay, so I have a customer who actually never liked sharing her Oreos with her spouse. So she put a sheet of paper over the front so you couldn't see what was in. And she labeled it dried prunes. And he never would go for it. And she'd always have her Oreos.
That's funny. Yeah, because we have popcorn on that label. That's the point. You have to put something.
I mean, and the modular mates are great that she's showing as well. That'll organize your pantry, get rid of the bugs. But this is the huge special right now. It's Fridge Smart. So it's BOGO. Go through the link that we shared you before. Go to my link tree that's at my page too. Support Gabe's Heart and save yourself $60 a month.
Okay, and then Andrea said, I can agree to that. And also, what did she say?
She's guessing 500 pounds.
500 pounds. Okay, that's how much she thinks is wasted. And then my kids will beg for grapes. She says strawberries. And then when I buy more, they don't even eat it.
Girl, I feel you. Like my kids were going through organic pears like crazy. So I got like double the amount one time and then they didn't touch them. And this is why I was really glad that I had Fridge Smart, because organic produce you pay twice as much for and it goes bad in half the time. And those pears stayed in my fridge for a month and a half before they finally ate them. But at least they ate them and it wasn't thrown away. So that sort of situation right there, I feel you 100%. Like, yeah. Okay, one last thing to show you guys is the banana sushi. I know Kim loves this. This is what her kids love too. And this is simple, okay? You can do this for an easy snack. You can add it to your charcuterie. Just grab a tortilla. Any tortillas. They actually have the low carb tortillas if you're counting your carbs, if you need more protein. They've got gluten-free ones out there. Just get whichever ones you want. I love these little small ones that are snack size. Like they're just super cute. But get
I have to use a larger size.
Right? And you get the larger one. That's fine too. I mean, this is simple. Take a tortilla, okay? Then you're going to take your peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter, sunflower butter. You know, my dad will only eat Jif. Okay, he won't even do the natural Jif. He wants plain JIF. I don't know which one you're using over there.
This is Jif.
Okay,
And
that's
then
not bad.
Ivan, all of his stuff is he uses powdered peanut butter. It's some kind of
The PB2?
low fat.
Yeah.
Everything for him is like the lowest calories. Like this is 60 calories, and it's PB2 powdered peanut butter, the original.
Yeah, I love that for my smoothies. Like that stuff's
And then
good.
Jif is what everybody else is using. Okay.
Yeah, and you can even do cookie butter. I mean, I know it's not as healthy, but I go, if my kids are not eating a Pop-Tart, I'm okay with it, right? There are some things, it's a better option. So cookie butter is good. All right, then you're going to take your tortilla. We're going to smother it with peanut butter. I mean, it's really simple. The kids love making it too. Then you're going to take a banana. Now, they say the correct way to peel a banana is from the bottom, because that's how monkeys do it, because it pulls all the strings with it. So you won't have, see the little string comes off, this little string thing?
What's the correct way to do it? Pull it from the
From
top?
the bottom, not the top.
Oh, from the bottom. Who knew? Now,
And
you know what? I just learned that. I
pull
never knew that until Corinne just told me that. So
all the
if
strings.
you already knew it, then I don't put a 3 in the comments if you did not know that, because I didn't know that. So I'm going to put a 3 in the comments under any circumstances.
Supposed to help with all of that, and we got.
All right, peel it from the bottom. So the stem
That's what
part
they
here, you turn it upside down.
I don't know if it's really better or not, but that's what they say.
Who cares? It's just a great tip, and you're the
It's just
fresh
fun.
you're the fresh expert. So
I know.
yeah.
I think
It's it, huh? Okay, now what, Corinne?
okay, now we're gonna take it after it's peeled. And,
And it peeled perfectly. Oh.
and just stick that little booger on your tortilla. And then you're gonna wrap it up, right? Just like we were wrapping up our meats and cheeses. This time we're gonna wrap up our banana. Say, come on, little banana.
What, did you already spread? You had already spread your peanut butter?
I know. I was working while you were talking.
Okay.
I just spread it on there and go through. Now, while you're doing that, I had shared on another episode, but if you missed it, banana peels are actually really good for fertilizing your produce. So we had talked about Jayla and how banana peels, actually, you can chop them up and mix it in with the fertilizer. But you can also take these peels here and you can soak them in water. So like open up, have a jar and soak it for a day or two. And it actually makes banana tea, which is the peel. Basically, the nutrients in the peel go into the water. And that water is actually super nourishing for your indoor plants or for in your garden. So it's just a little step you can do that's not hard, doesn't cost you anything extra, that gives an added benefit back to the sustainability in your home. So it's kind of a fun little thing that you can try.
Wow. Shannon, get prepared too, if you will, to take a screenshot of Corinne's final product and my final product.
That way she's got it. Yep. And then once you get it together, you just take a knife, really simple. We roll it up and we're just going to cut little sushi pieces. Little sushi.
This is awesome, Corinne. Listen, while we're preparing our final presentation, let me do a quick commercial break and introduce you to our other episode sponsor, which is Attorney Charles Everidge with hunter-everidge.com law firm. Again, hunter-everidge.com. I'm going to go to their information so I can pull it up and give you an opportunity to learn more about them. Now, they are in the Charlotte and the Richmond, Virginia area. And if you're dealing with disability, or you're dealing with workers' compensation, or you're dealing with accidental death of a family member, somebody passed away that's no fault of your own, then definitely reach out to Hunter Everidge. They're in the Charlotte and the Richmond area. Their phone number is 704-377-9157, 377-9157. And what we're going to do is learn more about them now. And when we come back, we'll show you the final presentation of today's episode with Corinne Brown, our The Fresh Expert, and also with me doing the demonstration right here in my home as well. So let's learn more about Hunter Everidge now. Wow. Some great information that you're sharing too, Corinne. I really appreciate it. And it's been a great episode so far. But let's learn more right now about Hunter and Everidge Law Firm.
When someone has lost a loved one, they want to know what exactly happened. They want to know, is the other person going to be held responsible? And they want closure. At Hunter & Everidge, we help clients that have lost a loved one move on, and to do that with dignity and respect that they deserve.
All right, everyone, and we are back with Corinne Brown, our at The Fresh Expert. You can follow her at The Fresh Expert on all social media outlets. Let's put her information back up again. Corinne, make sure that you go ahead and show everybody what you're working with. Let me put you front and center for a second. Let me put you over here. Okay. Oh, wait. Let me move that down. Okay. Ah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
I mean, so here, just so you can see, here are our meat and cheese rolls. Here is my banana sushi. Here is my almond nut crackers, which is the gluten-free ones. We've got grapes. I've got little mini peppers. I've got strawberries. I've got carrots up here and cucumber. We've got hummus in a cup because I'm going to take this with us. So that way it stays there. We've got some little cherry tomatoes. And then, of course, for my dad, I've got my premium crackers there. You can take some other dips. But I mean, how simple is this, right? So be part of the fad that's out there. Have something that your kids will eat, and then have this for snacks. I mean, you really could actually have this too, like in a container that seals up for when the kids get home from summer camp. Here's some snacks, quick dinner, pull out of the fridge. Here you go. You can have stuff prepped and they can make their own little plates to take with them when they go places too. I mean, there's so many ways to utilize all the stuff that we made today that you can use for other things too. Now, do we want to do the winner before you show your board, Kim, or what the final answer was? Okay, so the answer to the question, how much food does the average family in pounds waste each year? 250 pounds of food.
Get out of here.
Hi.
So who won? Who was that?
Well, I don't know who won, but here's what everyone is going to win because we want everyone to be a winner. So here's what I want you to do. When you go check out what Tupperware has to offer, our fresh product picks, then when you place your order by Friday, I'm going to pick a winner from all that place orders. One of you is going to get a special extra gift from me, and another one of you is going to get free shipping. That means I'm going to reimburse your shipping. So go ahead and place your order now. You have between now and Friday. It supports Gabe's heart. So a portion of that's going to go to them. Take advantage of the Fridge Smart. Save yourself $60 a month just on your produce to help eliminate that waste. If you love the other stuff we shared too, it's on there. And one of you will get your shipping reimbursed from me, from everyone that places their order by Friday.
Wow, Corinne. Now this link tree, where is it where people can go?
You can go to my bio and the link tree is there to go straight to the link for Gabe's heart. Or as we showed earlier in the episode, go to twcorinne.com. Just twcorinne.com. Scroll up to upcoming parties and you will see there listed Gabe's Heart Fundraiser. And you want to click shop now so that you are shopping to help benefit Gabe's heart.
All right, everybody. This is incredible. This was just great information. Make sure you guys go to twcorinne.com, twcorinne.com, and shop for whatever products that you're interested in that would give you this beautiful experience that Corinne Brown is offering. I'm going to put myself over to the screen now and let Shannon,
let's see yours,
who's working backstage, helping us. Thank you, Shannon, for everything that you do is making a difference. And the entire Kim Jacobs Show team, I appreciate all of you. You all are amazing. Okay, so now I am a newbie, okay, to this world. So it's something totally new for me that I hadn't done at this level. So let's see. This is what I came up with.
Oh, Kim, that is fantastic.
Is that pretty?
That is so pretty. I mean, guys, how simple is this? And now you're going to eat with your eyes, and now you can go enjoy it with your family and eat with your son.
Yes. And so just so you know what I have some vegan cheese over in this corner because the Jayla stuff has to be separated. And then I have some orange slices, which she loves, and some chicken in a biscuit, some of those crackers, cucumbers cut up. I have some actual tomatoes right from Jayla's garden. And so they're really delicious and tasty. I've put them on hamburgers and different things. We love them. Some bananas with the peanut butter, and we made them into sushi rolls. And then some Havarti cheese with turkey and some American cheese with turkey. So there you have it. That's today's episode of the Kim Jacobs Show with my special guest, who is our expert. So she's really not a guest at all, actually. And that's Corinne Brown. Where I'm supposed to be over here. You're supposed to be over there. Okay, anyway. We've had a great time with you. Corinne, any closing comments? We're going to close out today's episode, but thank you all for tuning in today.
Thank you, guys. I'm excited. Just enjoy your summer, right?
All right, everybody. If you have specific things you want Corinne to create, let her know. Put them in the comment sections when she comes back, because she comes back usually like at least once every month, sometimes maybe every 2 months. But whenever it happens, she'll be prepared with some things specifically from our studio audience. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Tune in tomorrow. We have a young lady that's going to be talking to us about perseverance, communication, and how important some of these things are. How to make sure that you have a plan that works. You have to be able to have completion, perseverance, completion, and communication. That's Shara Graham. She's going to be talking with us tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. right here on The Kim Jacobs Show. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Corinne. Woo! You're the best. Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of The Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on The Kim Jacobs Show.